twice in 2 days. How long has it been since I did two public live streams in 2 days? A long time, a long, long time. Hey, say hi to me as you're hopping on so I know you're here. And I know my comments are working. Hey, Kimberly. Hey. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, Corey. Hey, Danica. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Greg. You don't know me, but you love my husband's musings. Amazing. Well, now you can come see if you also love my musings. This is going to be a brief information video. Hi, Christy. I love you. I miss you too. Hi, Karen. Twice in one day. Yeah, so I just wanted to hop on. Hey, cousin. How are you? Hey, Claire. How are you? You were the 22nd person on the live stream, of course. Yeah, so I wanted to just hop on really quickly and talk about, some of you may have seen that I am doing a Lionsgate activation tomorrow, and it's very, very rare that I do this type of channeling and activation anymore, but divine guidance came through, so I'm answering the call. But I wanted to talk about why I feel like I'm being called to do this, and what the Lionsgate portal has to do with this new timeline that we're stepping into and the new paradigm. So I just wanted to give a little bit of information and education around that. And then if you feel called, certainly you can join us tomorrow for the activation that will be happening at 10 a.m. Bali time on 8/8. So, what is the Lionsgate portal? Like, what is Lionsgate? The Lionsgate portal is a period of time when the star Sirius is closest to Earth. And based upon the actual position of the star Sirius, it is actually closer to Earth during this time period than the sun is. And so we see it shining very, very brightly in the sky. And it is the star Sirius actually shines 26 times brighter than our sun. So just to give you an idea of how bright our sun is and how bright this star is, it's twice the size of our sun. And so this time period, which goes from July 26th to August 12th, is a period of time that has been revered as a time of spiritual growth and expansion for centuries. Ancient civilizations felt as if Sirius was the gateway to heaven. And so during this time of year, when the sun is shining so brightly, when this other sun, the star, is shining so brightly, ancient civilizations noticed periods of ascension, periods of extreme spiritual growth and expansion. And so it's important. It's an important time on our planet every single year. And I think this year, so much more so than in maybe ever in the history of human beings, because we are at this fork in the road. We are at this incredible fork, I guess is really the only way I can describe it, where we're getting to choose which path we're going to take. And one path is leading us to the new timeline, and one path is taking us deeper into the old timeline. And so, I think never has there been a better time to activate soul ascension and spiritual growth and expansion than right now in this moment. Because literally the rest of your life and the lives of your future generations depend on you, like what the outcome is going to be for those generations, and for you, for the balance of the rest of your time here on earth, is really determined on what path you take right now, and whether you're choosing into the new timeline and going to be, really embracing the new paradigm, or if you're going to kind of stay in this fear paradigm that we've been existing in for ever, essentially. But since the global financial agenda, became so over. Sorry, Max was calling me. And we moved into periods of, we moved into this existence that we live in right now, which is financial slavery consciousness. We have an opportunity right now to step fully out of that and into this new timeline. And so I think that this time period is really important. And if you've been, since July 26th, I think everyone has been feeling the expansion in some way or another. It may be, have been feeling really tired. You might have been feeling really agitated and feeling anxiety. We literally have this incredible gateway that's open to us right now, and those energies can feel really overwhelming. So really one of the things that I want to do is anchor in these energies for people and allow them to allow this process to not be as overwhelming as, my nose is itching, so that just goes to show you that whatever's coming through right now is truth. Yeah, I want to help ground in these energies that are coming through, because they're so, so powerful, and they really have the ability to catapult us into this new timeline if we're harnessing them appropriately. And so, this work of channeling, it's something that I do with my private clients, certainly, and in my programs, but it's not something that I offer publicly quite often. And the same with activations. So, galactic activations are things that I tend to keep for private clients, and then I'm not doing a lot of public channeling these days. And so, and I only do activations a few times a year, because they really are a big deal. They create a huge energy vortex, and it requires a lot of me energetically to hold that. And at the same time, so to do the activation, to hold the energetic vortex for the container, and then also to bring the channeling through at the same time is, takes quite a lot out of me. So, and even as much energy is that even as much energy, I can't even talk about it, like I'm already feeling how big it's going to be, but even with as much energy as I can hold, and I hold extremely large energetic containers, as most of you know, because you work with me and you come into my programs, and I normally have 2 or 3 going at a time, but this is just something different, and so I don't do it very often. And in fact, I think the last one that I offered was in January, and those were very short. They were 15-minute activations that were $333, and I did abundance emotion activations for people, and I think everyone that did those at the beginning of the year would tell you that it was one of the most powerful things that they had done, and certainly helped them tremendously as we moved into all the chaos that ensued in the months after we did those activations. So I keep getting messages from people saying, thank you so much for doing that. I'm so glad you did it. It's helped me remain grounded and balanced. And so, and that was just a very short activation. And this one is actually going to be probably be an hour to an hour and a half, that will be happening tomorrow morning. And it's $88.88. So, I have a lot of Lyran starseed energy, and so I will be channeling from Lyra, but I also will be channeling from Sirius. And there's just a lot of really beautiful messages that are coming through that they want humanity to be aware of. And so much of it has to do with a choice to move out of our old way of being and our old way of doing things. And we have this tremendous celestial support with this portal and this gateway being open right now to help us move into this new timeline. I've really been asking for ways to be shown how I can help with this. And so when this was delivered, I was like, yeah, obviously this makes sense that this would be one of the ways that I can serve is to, do this activation and hold this container and do some channeling from Sirius and Lyra, and really activate you into your ability to step into this new timeline, and to embrace the new paradigm and the new way of doing things. There are Ascension Codes coming and have been coming since the 26th. You're already receiving them, whether you're feeling them or not. And so one of the things that I have the ability to do is really activate those Ascension Codes that are already coming to you, that are already coming to humanity. So I'm excited to do that. And yeah, it's just, this whole portal and gateway is about the energy of higher consciousness and lifting us into those energies of higher consciousness. And so, of course, we want to take advantage of it, right? We don't want to just let this time pass us by. So this gateway is really beautiful because literally what it is when the star Sirius rises to a point in the sky that Orion's belt, which is what Sirius is part of, directly aligns with the Pyramid of Giza. And then as a result of that, it appears that the star comes closer to Earth, but it shines brilliantly in the sky right now. So definitely take a look at that. What else? I think that's it. It does not require that you be online live during the activation. No, it will be just as powerful on the replay, though I do recommend that you watch the activation before the 8th or before the 12th, when the gateway closes. But I do if you can be live, obviously it's going to be very, very powerful to be in the collective energy during the live stream, but you can certainly catch the replay, and then you'll have the replay to watch, obviously, as the rest of the year progresses, if you want to come back and revisit it. I imagine there will be some galactic language stuff coming through. We'll definitely be doing some energy work, activations, and then allowing whatever the channeled messages are that need to come through. So that's it. That's really all I had to talk about. I wanted to come on and tell you guys why I'm choosing to do this, and it will be at 10 a.m. Bali time, which is 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, and 12 p.m. Sydney. I'm going to drop you guys the payment link here. You will get a redirect into the Facebook group if you pay via credit card. If you pay via PayPal, you will have to wait to receive our email directing you into the group. But you can pay either way. And I think that's it. That's all I have. So I am going to go do the rest of my things that I need to do today, and I hope to see you tomorrow on the activation, and enjoy these really, really epic, amazing energies. And if you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed, just make sure that you're grounding, make sure that you're meditating. It will really help to kind of balance in all these powerful ascension energies that are coming through right now. So have an amazing rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world.